bees at the same time working out.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Yeah.
I did a protein shake and then I did this. You didn't even know that, I did.
Not bad. You aren't like, a lot of people burp up protein drinks a lot. And they get
They do?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because
It depends on each person digest. When people say what to eat before you work out, it's going to depend on your digestion. You know, like morning, it's like protein can be pretty heavy, so a protein drink's not bad, but some will still kind of burp that, or even coffee, which is acid. Like people will have a coffee and part of a banana. I'm like, okay, that was really bad. That was acid, pure sugar. You're already done with the banana a long time ago. That's what can happen.
Well, time out, because I was looking this up, man. That is, oh man, people are gonna love that in the video.
Toast and peanut butter. Oh, we're crooked. We could have went like this. Okay.
Well, no, like the line up here was crooked, and I'm like, there's 6 people that are gonna watch this, and like the first 1,000, they're gonna be like, you guys really need to work on your balance and your camera.
Thank you for being so observant. That's what I'm looking for. I want observant people to watch everything I do.
You should go.
Keep me on check.
Wait, are we in a minute? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting. Minute 15.
No, we don't have to leave. No, like toast and peanut butter, that's another common one. It's not bad, but peanut butter, again, has some protein and some fat. Sometimes those are 2 things that don't digest really fast, and so you burp.
What about like fried rice?
Fried rice is good. That's like sugar. Yeah.
It's not good?
No, it is good.
It is good?
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
Because I want to make fried rice for every meal now.
Yeah, see? It's not bad. So where it's fried, I mean, that's got the oil in it, and but when you're putting protein with it, and then it's also just in your amounts, you know, which is like the size of your fist, you're fine. You know, you can eat that. Because it actually gives you a little extra oomph. Okay. Yeah.
We're kind of far away this time, I realize.
We're kind of what?
I feel like we're farther away than usual.
What do you want to come forward?
I don't know. Well, it's just like
is that better? You
I
can't see
guess.
all of us. Do you want to see
I know.
all of
That's
us?
I think that was kind of like the legs.
See?
But now if we're gonna do that, I should have like it'd be better to have a few up. She's got cool boots. See? You still gotta do the collection.
I know these are my Doc Martens.
We still gotta do the doggy collection.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna do that, but I found people that
like there's like 3 of us. Guess
don't forget about us. There's like 12 of us actually.
Exactly. Yes, and if anyone's trying to figure this out, this is a mouth open with a tongue, t-shirt looking person who's doing a gesture. I could do that. But if I was like, what is on her shirt? That is an open mouth, and it says "Learn the Rules." The shirt that I got.
Learn the rules.
A while ago.
Back to Doc Martens real quick.
Yeah.
I've met 2 people that think they have a collection, and I've giggled at them. I'm like,
You're cute.
You have the 2017 collection.
How many do they have?
Like maybe 20 or 30, which is like, hey.
That's not bad.
That's a lot of shoes.
Start.
But you have like 200.
That's a start, yeah.
Add a 0.
Yes,
kids,
lots. Yeah.
kittens,
yeah.
Little humans.
Yeah, the 7.
Pedestrians.
Like I've got like probably up to 100.
100?
Uggs already.
100 Uggs?
Yeah. And
I didn't know there was any Uggs.
My Doc Martens are the same. My Doc Martens are right up there. In the 90s.
All right, well.
Okay, so yeah.
I had a
eating thing, yeah. And
eating thing, the quote.
The quote, yeah.
Quote of the day. I got a quote.
Here we go, guys.
I was reading a book. I was reading The Nuclear Effect. It's a good book. My quote, and quotes, verbatim, postulating. Okay. This is the quote. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel.
Exactly.
Maya Angelou.
Exactly.
And I told her the joke I was going to make beforehand because it was pretty funny. And I was going to say, you know how you make me feel in here, Angela? And then I was going to sing, I'm dying inside today. So I was, she already heard it.
He was like doing the opera, you know, we got really good acoustics in here. You get the
fantastic acoustics. I feel like you have a little show in here.
I know, see?
It was like the little final show.
You have to go find the shower. We do have 2 back there, so that works there too. You could sing.
Sing in the shower.
Sing in the shower, do that, because it's a higher ceiling.
Do you remember that video of the dude, African-American guy, and he was like lathering himself up with soap? It's an old internet video. And he's like singing something, and he just like chucks the soap at the wall, bounces up, and he catches it, and he's watching himself?
No.
I'll show you after. That's a classic, kids.
I've never seen that one.
That was like,
that's pretty funny.
Like 2007 internet right there. That's old stuff. Like middle school for me. I just got a phone. I had a screen.
Cool. That's really cool.
Go watch that.
Hey, do you think the new phones are supposed to be a big deal? Everybody is trying like crazy to get it. And they're actually going smaller now. 12. I don't know.
Oh, the iPhone 12.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I've looked up some stuff. I've done some Lou box therapy. Marcus Brownlee. There's a few YouTubers for you kids out there. Cool cats and kittens. Carol Baskin. And throwback. And Lou does like a bend test. And if you don't know, Unbox Therapy was a show that got a lot of catch because the iPhone 6 bent.
Oh.
Like badly.
Oh,
and
really?
he did like a big video, did 72 million views, got on like CNN, got on Fox, like he did a bunch of shows, he's a Canadian guy.
Right.
And then, so he hasn't done it in a while, so he did one for the 12, and he could not bend it.
Really?
It shows him like pushing
like
all sorts of ways.
Like do this, try to like, oh my god.
And he's a hockey player, so he's got some strength to him, and he could not bend the phone.
So the 12 is pretty strong.
The 12 is built strong. They've shown some.
And I've shown like there's a mini now, so there's a mini, a small, and then a regular size.
Yeah.
Like people are actually wanting to go backwards
they're
now.
Back to
from
like
the big,
8 or something.
Yeah, they just want to like, yeah. They want to carry
Which is
it around,
weird,
I guess.
I don't know, like I'm so used to the big screen now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See?
More space for activities.
Exactly. But yeah, that quote is true, isn't how you make someone feel. No matter what, they won't forget. That's why I have clients over 22 years. The same clients for 22 years I've had. Like I started with them like a long time ago in like 95, 1995, when some of you were born.
I was born in 93, kids.
See?
93. That means a few years later she was training some fools.
Yeah, no, I remember that was when I got my lion tattoo, and this girl came in, and all she wanted was 1995 tattooed on her tongue.
Oof.
And first of all, that was interesting. I've seen eyelids, tongue, whatever, but I was like, what's the big about 1995? And of course, my tattoo artist is like, I think in his probably latter 50s. He's like, it's called We're Old. That was, look at her age, and look at her. I'm like, oh, God, that's when she was born.
Yeah, you're thinking like, is that like
what's something about 1995?
You been married that long, or is that like
that's when I got
did
married.
grandma die sometime
I
there?
graduated way before. I'm like, what is 1995?
College. That's what it was.
Yeah, some big deal. And then he's like, look at her age, what you think, and now how many is 1995? I'm like, that would be about. He goes, yeah, her first tattoo, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. No, like that's 100%
That's what
like
1995 is.
Like you can see it right here, like this, like you see how like
see,
I've never had that. So how does someone make you feel? That's the reality, kids.
There it is.
And that's why I tell people, it's like if you're the top 10% of anything, you're gonna do okay because you're gonna be like, okay, that's the person that.
Yeah.
You gotta be humble. You gotta have some like crass. You gotta be.
But retention
empathetic.
is everything.
But yeah, when it comes down to it.
Retention and like what people say about you.
If they say you're the best.
I've never advertised in my life, so it's all been referral. It's like that movie Hitch with the little black card. It's like, everybody knows about me, and they're like, have you went to the witch? There's
the witch, the
she
demon.
fixes you. We don't know how she does it. She can fix your hip. She can, training-wise, athletes. I've had them totally change their game. Yeah, in fact, my last one, she's in Italy right now playing volleyball, so she's a pro. Worked with her all the way through college.
She's playing.
She's already in the newspapers.
Wow,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Good
in
for
Italy,
her.
yep.
I know some you don't, guys. Right? Maybe if you were part of the club.
See? Yeah. So yeah, I started with
We
when
should
she
really
was
do the
10
Patreon
years
thing.
old.
We should really do the Patreon thing.
Well, that's what I thought we were gonna do. So I
We'll
was
talk
gonna
about
ask
that.
you again. Yeah.
We'll talk about that right here.
And I also need you to show me what's this freaking reels on Instagram. Like, it's the same.
It's the same thing.
Or how do I know, but now everybody's doing that instead of Insta Story Live. Like you're hitting a reels. Where's that at? You guys show
We'll figure that out. Yeah. I will show you.
I'm
an Android user. She's Apple. So every time that I learn something, I actually have to sit down for like 5 minutes and.
Yeah. See, but I'm more of a. I just don't like electronics. So I'm not really.
I gave you too much credit. You're not an iPhone person. You're just like you're dealing with.
They told me which one to get for my social media, which was Apple, because of what I do. I used to have the other one.
I got money that says if you didn't have to do it, like you would have like maybe a flip phone.
Yeah, I had it before. That's what happened. The only reason I got the iPhone was
you had
finally.
to.
Yeah, I had to. I had the Trio.
The Trio? Oh my gosh, is that the timeout? Kids?
It looks like a mini calculator. It's really
Kids?
bad. Look up a Trio.
Trio phone.
And you know why I got the Trio? I got the Trio at my old gym, which would be like 18 years ago, and it was because I was writing my book, my nutrition book, and the editor in New York, and then the other one that was helping me.
One of these guys?
Yes, the one that was helping me.
My.
I have it somewhere in here in this gym. I know I do.
Oh.
I put it back. Okay, and then one of it was the guy in Sedona was helping me write a book. They would throw me these emails at me, and they're like, "Hey, did you check my email? I need you to like proofread something so I can continue working on your book and editing it." Well, I'm with training people all day. I'm like, "You guys, I don't sit by a computer like you guys." And sure enough, a business client told me about this Trio. He's like, "Dude, you can answer your emails right away." I'm like, "What?" So I got a Trio from my flip phone.
You're fucking old.
I did a Trio.
Oh my god, I can answer email right away.
All I have to do, we should have a segment with my old phones. You would crack up.
Oh, I
I could just hold on to it. I got my flip,
also,
my trio.
Dude, all right, I'm
Whatever
bringing.
that Motorola everybody was like.
Do you have a Walkman still?
I used to. I don't know if I still kept it, but I did have.
I have the like. I have the.
I have the tapes.
I have the MP3 version of a Walkman.
Really? I have the cassette tapes.
We'll still We'll do the whole bit. We'll sit here, and we'll.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. So I went from a trio, then I got a regular Droid phone, and then it was time to get Now it was like, okay, could you really tell me, a young kid? I was like, what's the difference from Apple and this? He goes, honestly, if you're doing a lot of video and you do that, you get more, which I understood, because when I'd say, hey, how can I share this video? People are like, oh, you don't have an Apple. You can't use that. I'm like, they're purposely forcing me to switch by letting me not do cool things.
Well, it's not even that, right? So with Android, it's by Google, and Android is very open source. It's like on my phone now, I have, for everyone that wants to know, because I actually went super mid-range to see what I could get out of a phone. Yeah. This is only $250. This is a smartphone, stylus and all.
Oh, wow.
Stylus and all.
Those?
One of those.
One of those.
Cameras are great. $250, amazing. Now, it's open source. Android's and that means that it's not really, there's no one there like continuously pushing new updates all the time.
I know.
They get updates and it's good stuff.
Phone all the time, which is a little crazy.
But like with the Apple, their whole hemisphere, their whole.
It's like every time you even know I just finally upgraded or whatever the app of this, and right when it's done it says, okay, you're here, but guess what, tomorrow we just did a little glitch fixing or something else and you're still behind. I'm like, oh, are you ever ahead of this stuff? No,
but it's like the gift and the curse, right? It's like it's amazing because it's always working like the top. But it's like
it's constant. So but you gotta, so I need to do the reels. And then what's the other one? Patreon. So Patreon is a new one that I'm trying to do. So
and we gotta make it so you can just like do like some random like small videos right on the phone, like if you want to talk about like fat one day.
Yeah, so like if all of a sudden, like when I had to before, all of a sudden my car wasn't ready, so I walked all the way across, I don't know how many blocks in these type of shoes, and I was bored, so I went live on TikTok, so I did that.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
But if we do like,
but like
I'd say you have to do a little more structure.
Yeah.
And then like we'll do.
But no, I could talk about some main structures. I would be like ideas, but I may not be sitting still. Well, I never sit still, so that's when I have to do this. We got to stay in a screen. And as you see, I go forward and backward then.
Yeah, we do. If you notice, neither but like I'm
We're
also
like
addicted now. It's like sitting down regularly now is like awkward. I'm like,
in a way.
I need to stand. Now it's a small day.
No, so where I'm staying in Cali, we already painted. We call it the creative room. A green wall, a black wall, and we're almost done. We ran out of white paint for white wall. So this would be like for all like YouTube stuff, so I can do that here.
Oh.
That's for YouTube stuff, because then we walk into the middle of this kick butt gym that we put together, that's his gym, and then you walk across, that's the room I stay in, and that's all black.
Nice.
With like the stars in the sky, and I'm gonna have different stuff, but we can do a lot of like YouTube stuff and goofy.
I'll have to visit.
And then and then try to like make it like we do different like interviews and stuff.
I so want to do the because I'm so close on that side too. The only thing I don't have right now is a green screen, which is like a need because I have the lights, the videos. If I own my place,
he would do it.
I would totally just paint up.
You can have Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
things.
like the thing, it's only like $80 or whatever.
Right, exactly.
It's an easy buy. I'm just lazy.
Yeah, because some of them even have that where it's different colors and one of them.
If it was really my place, I would end up doing like one of those things like
the projector
hinge on the roof.
Thing. Yeah.
And then like slide the thing out or pull it down nice.
Pull down.
And then get the projector just stuck there.
Exactly. The old school projector.
Old school projector. Back in my day, 2006.
Oh
man.
That's crazy.
Because when I was a kid, like when I was in middle school, that's when the big shift. Like all the big TVs on like the push wheels.
Yep, exactly.
With like the VCR, DVD thing.
Yeah, the huge dinosaurs.
Huge dinosaurs. And then one day I remember like coming to like a room and they had my freshman year, my high school IT teacher. So I took a lot of IT classes.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm
There's a reason.
Average white male. You're welcome, everybody. Let's all get over it.
He knows how to do that.
The projector with like the fancy colored, like it was like a remote, like a
A kaleidoscope?
No, it was it's a projector, but it was also like a touch screen.
Oh, okay.
So it was like one of those first ones that you could start
Yep.
like writing on, like a whiteboard with the markers.
Oh my god.
And then it had like one of those, it looked like a whiteboard eraser, but it
Yeah.
was like magnet, like
yeah,
it
where
could be
it, like,
read on
pulls it
there.
away.
And like that was like, it's like also a projector.
Oh,
So when we
that's
saw
so cool.
that, we're like, oh my goodness, brother, like that's amazing. And at the time, that was like a $5,000 item. And now I have like a Wacom-1 drawing tablet that was like $100.
Right, exactly.
That's in
Yep.
that's in that bag right there, and I can
That's
start.
so
We can
great.
start drawing stuff
Like
right
drawing
now.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Oh, that's so cool.
Times have
Yeah.
changed, brother.
Yeah, they have. That's the way it is. And then we
So-
gotta start like figuring out some merch.
Merch.
As you guys call it, the merch.
Yes,
You
we
know,
gotta do.
simple stuff.
Well,
Kind of
the hoodie and the sweats are gonna be big, because that's
Yeah.
what you actually want to wear.
Right. That's all I live in.
So I feel like our merch line won't be too long.
Yeah.
We are getting we're gonna put the book and some of the videos back onto your website
Okay.
as well.
Yeah. Good.
Because right now it's just on Kindle, but I want to fix that up, or on
Yeah.
Amazon, I mean.
Uh-huh.
And we'll fix that up and getting you back like that way.
Yep. And then here on YouTube, we're working on that.
YouTube,
So you're
still doing that.
still figure out how to do the little videos on TikTok,
Mhm.
like putting a bunch together. Or
Yes, we're still figuring that
Not?
out.
Yeah. Okay.
Frankly, I haven't had quite as much time as I wanted, so that's.
Yeah. He has other
I am
priorities.
Toastmasters.
He has other priorities, you see.
We gotta get. It would be kind of funny. The other guy who PR work for is the Abe Lincoln guy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how we could do something, but that'd be hilarious. With you and Abe Lincoln.
Collabs. Let's
Collab with the Lincoln.
If we collab, it works.
Well, I think we're gonna do like and we can just talk about this too. We're gonna do like little mini series on like topics,
Oh, cool.
as if he was Lincoln, and be like, what did Lincoln think about this? Like,
Oh, yeah.
like Lincoln on transparency, Lincoln on
Lincoln on. Okay.
animals, Lincoln on humans, like.
Cool. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's something there we could do of like, I don't know, like AJ on walking.
AJ, I'm walking. I know I
And,
did
like-
it this morning. It was freezing cold here. I had everybody out there walking. So I now have one of my clients. I put him on Emmett on TikTok Live. Remember I told you I set it on the curve and I just
Yeah.
did, but he jump ropes downhill in the parking lot, then uphill he has to do a full turn with a jump rope.
Does he like the little?
Yeah, and he does the run the whole time. He can do that.
But I feel like, is it easier to run forward like that though?
Yeah, yeah, no.
Still pretty
Kind of,
hard.
sort of. With downhill it is because it engages your hips. Uphill it's harder because you've got to push your hips against it. But doing a circle in jogging,
Yeah.
the rope has to stay with you. You can't
Oh,
turn
you
and then
you
the rope
kind of have
does
to
this
like push
because,
it.
yeah, it smacks you in the face. And he learned today he can go clockwise, he cannot go counter at all, which that would be the same for you. It's that right cheek is not doing it the
Oh,
right
so
way.
you can't like push
So
like.
he can like do it this way, but he gets whack.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
And not that good whack. Say smack every time. I know it's a weird comment with that word. Smack, however you want to say. Yeah.
Wholesome
So yeah, so there you
adult
go.
pictures.
Yes.
What?
What? Yeah, so but you have to always, no matter what exercise, both sides.
Wet
both
as
sides,
pancakes.
Both sides, exactly.
Oh, that syrup though.
Yeah, so you always have to do both sides. If you're doing right arm, your left arm, right arm, left arm. If you're going turning right side, then you got to turn left side because the body gets used to that stuff.
Yeah.
Always keep your body balanced.
Wouldn't know about
no matter
that. I'm not a golfer or anything.
Yeah.
I
that's
try.
why see so
I
many.
try a lot now.
They're
Actually-
balanced. Like tennis can be the same thing. If you
Oh
get
yeah,
one.
like
You know,
this.
you have to this.
But that's
and
what I'm
then
thinking, like, if-
backhand and then switch it backhand. You got to try to do both. Some people don't know how to do it. If you got to hold the racket with both hands, do it. But
Either way, I'm still like, I wish I would.
yeah,
I
but
wish
that's
tennis was
what
the
that is.
opposite, because like I wish golf was like this, and I wish my tennis was like this, so I could play tennis one
Right.
day and golf the next. But that's not how that works.
You could if you just force it.
Oh, thanks, Becky. And back to you, John.
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's get away from the mail, or I mean the news
Do
or
it.
the
Don't
weather.
try Yoda. Okay.
They're do try. Yeah.
They're doing the Yoda quotes
Dude,
now. That
oh,
means
I
they're
feel
coming
like-
to an end.
I feel like Bob Marley and Yoda in a room.
Oh, that'd be very interesting.
I feel like that'd be. You think?
I think it'd be very interesting
I-
because
I-
Yoda, the way he speaks, of course, he speaks in question. And then Bob Marley was like
But he
totally
would get
laid
it.
back, and he
He'd
would
be
get
like-
it, and he'd make it very philosophical, and like this huge thing, like you're whoa, you see a total
Yeah.
different like.
And I feel like Yoda would
understanding.
start talking normally a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
He'd be
exactly.
Because he'd be like,
Yeah.
I understand this guy so much
Yeah,
that he's helping
he's like,
me.
finally, I don't have to work with these humans who
It's
don't
like-
use percentage of their brain, and I have to ask a question. You
Yeah,
know,
that's a
talk.
question to get something out of people.
If I give them an answer, they're like, whoa, did you just give us an answer?
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna title this.
Do you know that last Tuesday before I had to go out of town, I started at 5 a.m. and I stopped at 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's
My
not
last
good.
one was an hour and a half.
It's no bueno,
And
Kevin.
28, I was like, I was so dead, and I couldn't believe I did that. So I still have one more today. So
Nice. I only do like 12, like max 12 hours these days.
that's what you should, you know. And even that's too many, but it's not.
No,
I
it's
don't know. See, right now it's starting to come back. Like, look at the successful people. It's just like me. You sleep 2 hours, if that. You're always going. You're always doing. So, but then before it was like, you know, that's not healthy, and you're working not smart. You know, you want to work smart. You know, not too much. And I'm like, okay, which one is it?
gotta do both.
You know, look at the success people. And on Saturdays, yep, they're working. The others are still in bed. That's just the way it is.
they're definitely
If it's
working.
Saturday and you're out of bed working in the morning, guess what? You work for yourself.
Honestly, if you're like real talk, if you're not by 6, and here's my point.
By 6 a.m.
There's plenty of value if you're a writer or if you're just like a content creator that works at night. But if you have anything to do with interacting with humans, like during business hours, the stock market opens at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. I'm losing that. Which means the rest of the world basically starts when the stock market begins.
Right.
As much as people want to decline or deny that reality exists, I guarantee you, if you start talking to people that early, you'll get more done. If you start the day at noon, people are going to lunch already.
Yep.
They're already going to be lackadaisical when you try to reach out to them.
Yep. They've already done a
That's
lot.
why when you talk to her, by noon, she's already done.
15.
You start at 5.
Start at 5, so I have a 5, 5:36, 6:30. That could be 2 or 1s in there. All the way. By the time noon hits lunch, I've had, you know, anywhere
so 7
from 15
times 2,
to 19
14,
people.
and you do doubles, like you're saying.
Yep, where I train 2 people or 3 at a time. Yep. And
So
that's
then-
just a small break before I start.
And then people wonder why she doesn't pick up the phone if you call her.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no shit.
Now you can call me at like maybe 3:30 if you're not sleeping, and I'll answer and be fine with it. I won't go, what? Because I'm actually up putting up makeup and
Which is funny, because she'll answer and be like, Angela Jordan did this. And then just kidding. I don't know if she would do that. Now I gotta test that.
Yeah,
I
see,
feel like you
3:30
would, I feel like
in
you
the
would
morning.
answer me just to be like,
I'm like,
you're stupid, and then hang up. Like, why would you do this?
Go to sleep.
I can't believe you've done this, and just like.
Go to sleep. Like I tell people, I'm like, you guys like get up and go to the bathroom and go back to bed when I actually get up and am functioning.
I tell you what, I did
Like
I'm starting to do cold showers again.
Yeah, see, you're always supposed to hit the afterwards at least for cold shower. Like, you know, you want to take the warm, but you should turn it all the way cold. Is the last thing that hits your body because it gets your circulatory
I've
going
definitely.
and your heat.
I'm leaning into the fact that it's because like my shower giving out the hot water. We talked about this already. And even today I was like laughing because I'm like, man, if I had the ability to do hot today, I would have done hot. Like, there's something to be said about like having to be forced to do certain things.
Yeah, see, I was always time showers anyway, less than a couple minutes.
Yeah, which is
Wash
you want to save the turtles?
water, yeah, see?
Cold water, bro.
Exactly.
You'll be in and out of
Let that
there
water
in
just
2 minutes.
Run and run. Everybody needs some.
You'll be shrunken.
Yes.
Everybody.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
23 minutes. That's pretty good. Oh, the finger.